We can power down the Siva PC from with the power off command also. Okay, one more command. I am not executing. If I execute that, this PC is Linux virtual machine will be power off. Okay, so to power off the machine, power off command. Remotely also you can do it, but okay, power off. Reboot the machine. Reboot. Simple commands. Power off. Reboot. You can use another command called shutdown also there, but shutdown with certain things you have to give again. But power off and reboot. In our olden days, like when we are using Red Hat 5, 6 kind of time, there is a inet command is there. Like inet 0 means shutdown command, halt. Inet 0 means shutdown. Originally halt means shutdown. 6 means reboot. 6 means reboot. Okay. So these are run levels. So we use run levels 0 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 are setting, but 0 and 6 we use. Okay, but I stopped using that one because that time it is very challenging. It is one of the very important inter equation about run levels. What is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and later 7 we don't use that one, so we are not doing, and people are not asking any inter equations on Linux also. Two comments, guys. Here, how to read a file and how to create a file, how to delete a file. First, we'll see it. I created a users, like a Latif user is there, root user, of course. Latif is there, Siva, Manoj, and one more user account I created, Ankit. Raju also we created, right? So I don't know what are the users are there, right? So there is a file called /etc /passwd. This file contains user information, means username, user ID, group ID, user home directory, login shell information stores in this file. /etc is a folder. In this folder, means in the directory, we have a file called a passwd file. So passwd is a command as well as a passwd as a file. Okay, that is different. This is different. So I want to read content in this file. I want to read content in this file. We can use different commands. One of the command is cat. Okay. Cat is a command. Okay. Next time these commands will change, guys, in future. Okay. In future, in a sense, means recently they declare in IITs also should use Hindi. Okay, once it is introduced, cat called as a Billy. Billy / etc / passwd. I will retire that time. See, it is these are all user accounts only. These are all user accounts only. Each line is a one user account. See, it is root, bin, daemon, AMD, LP, like this. These are all user account only. But you can see these accounts in a end. No login means these accounts are service accounts. Service account to run a certain service or a daemon, like we are using SSHD service run by SSHD account. Okay, this is a mail account, mail server related account it is. Okay, so like this, these are service accounts. Because of end of this, you can see no login. You cannot log in with these accounts. Okay, but if you see root, it is showing bin bash, means it is a login account. So login account. /root is a root user home directory. And root name is root. This is the root user. And 0 is a root user user ID, and this is group ID. If you go down, then you can also see few things. It is so these accounts. See Siva. First one is user ID, group ID, home directory, and bin bash means login account only. Same goes for Latif, Manoj, Ankit. This is user ID, group ID, user home directory, login. So these are my users. So what is the command again, guys? Cat is a command to read the file and our user information stored in passwd file. So both are we seen at a time. Guys got it? What is the use of cat command and passwd file? So I use this passwd file for a different commands to read the file content. So I am reading the file content. So first of all, I will remove this command, put a clear to the clear screen. Again, if you use up arrow, down arrow, so you can see here it is the command. When I press enter, see what will happen. We are getting bottom of the file content to something up. But where is the top lines? Because of file is bigger, we may not see in the things. Okay, just you have to scroll up. This is the top of the line. This is the top of the line. And we are able to see the bottom line. Guys, this is the file, no problem. You can scroll up and down. If it is very bigger one, we can't read page by page, line by line, we cannot able to read it. Only the bottom part we can see, but total part up and down very difficult. So cat is a command to read the file. Now I'm using a command called less. Instead of cat, I'm using less. Less has a more facilities. Okay, less is more is less. Okay, less means what we can get it. See this less. So that is a starting line root bin daemon. That is we can see, right? Certain lines we can able to see. Now I'm using up arrow, down arrow. Read the line by line. I can read line by line, up and down. Also I can get it. Up and down. Also I can get it. Okay, up and down. Also I can read it. So this is the end of the line. This is start line. This is end line. I can go and I can come down also. Next you can use page up, page down kind of stuff. So then page wise also you can go. I'm pressing page down, then it is come. This is page up, page down, page up, page down. Also I'm using. You can also use enter to go down. You can use enter to go down. You can use space to go down in a page wise. So you can use page up, page down, enter and space, up arrow, down arrow key. So I'm going up. One more is there. I want to search for a line. I want to search for a line. Then I press the slash button like this one, forward slash. I press the slash button and type some name like this, for example. So it is showing where is that line. It is highlighting that one. So once again, we'll see. I open a file and I'm searching directly a particular line. So for example, I'm searching with a keyword where Latif is there, that will display those lines. Like this. Okay. Or you can see those lines means not only one line, multiple lines, right? So I am putting bash. It make little confused because top also bash is there. So bash. See, all bashes are highlighted. You can up and down where it is the line. So middle line something you can try. GeoClue. RPC user. RPC remote procedure call, right? RPC user. It is that is the line. Okay. So more contains, sorry, less contain more options, more contain less options. So I can go up and down, but I'm not quitting. Auto quit, you have to press the Q to quit from less and more. See, it is how much neatly. So if you read it with a cat, your screen is having so many lines even after you came out from it. But less is very neat, very clean. Okay, so less is better. Less is better. Next command is more. File I'm reading. Okay, same file I'm reading with a more command. So it is a start of the line and it is showing more 52%, 32%. I'm using my up arrow, down arrow. It is not working. I'm using a enter button to go down, but I cannot go up. Even if I use page up or up arrow, not working. Page down is also not working. Spacebar will work. Okay. Then once it is read the last line and we got the terminal. Again we'll try. See, you have to read from top to bottom, not bottom to top. In a less, top to bottom, bottom to top. But it is top to bottom, bottom to top is not there. Once you reach the last line, it quit from it. You can quit from middle also. Like here, you got the information. Press Q to quit from here. Press Q to quit from here. Of course, you can search. Like I am searching, where is Shiva? So it show the line. See, it is show the line skipping. It show the line, and it quit from that one. Again, we'll try to show you that one. So more. So RPC user. See, it shows the line and quit. See, it is there is this. But not much easy with less. So more has a less one. So like you can read from top to bottom, but not bottom to top. Facility is not there. Okay. So next one is I can explain much. Okay. So next one is you can search with a keyword, but once it is searched, it quit automatically. Once it is reached the bottom line, it quit automatically. What are your read that is on your screen? You can quit in middle by pressing Q or go to the bottom of the line. So obviously you get from that file. Okay. So this is the difference between less and more. Guys, understand? Cat less more. Okay, message is okay. Somewhat response. So another way to read the file. But I don't want to read entire file or some part of file. I want to read only either first line or some lines only. I want to read it. I use head. So purpose of passwd file is different, guys, but we are using to read the file practice only. Head. It shows by default first 10 lines only. I want to search something in a first few lines. So then use the command head. By default 10 lines, first 10 lines. Like you have 100 lines, first 10 lines only it will show. I want to read only first 5 lines only. Then use like this. Read -5 like that. head -5 means read the first 5 lines only. First 5 lines. I want to read first 15 lines. This is first 15 lines. First 15 lines. The question is, I want to read only first line. Read only first line. I don't want any other lines. Then what is the number? 1 only. Right. -1. Okay. So this is first lines. Understand, guys? Head. Next one is tail. Means bottom lines. Last 10 lines. Last 10 lines. Okay. Those are the last 10 lines. So we calculate what are our user thing. Last 4 lines are our users, right? Now I want to read last 4 lines. Last 4 lines only. By default 10 lines. I want to read last 4 lines only. These are the last 4 lines. Okay. Last 4 lines. I want to read last 15 lines. So these are the last 15 lines in the file. Last question as a first question. I want to read only last line. Last line -1. Okay. So understand, guys. Head, tail, less, more, cat. Cat. Okay. So in using head, either you read start lines. Using tail, you can read bottom lines only, not middle lines, not a specific lines. Directly it is not there. But I will tell the power of Linux commands. So the difference is, guys, to work with Linux, you don't require 1000 commands. Even you learn 1000 commands, you don't know how to use it, it is useless. Okay. So important is how to use the command based on the output. Okay. That is I will tell, but now listen carefully. Ls nothing is there, no? So uh, yeah, one more is there, no? It's not reading file, it is counting file numbers, counting lines in the file, counting lines in the file is a WC, means word count. WC means word count. WC, so 48 lines, 96 words, 2535 characters are a byte count in the this file. So 48 lines are there. So you can separately check that one. So like a -L means only lines, number of lines in this file, number of words in this line, number of characters in this file. Also you can get it. Okay. So this is word count. Guys, got it? Word count. I want to do one small thing. I will tell history. In between, I'm telling just before only I have to tell, but I didn't tell. History, high story. History is a command to see what are the commands so far you given. Successful command. Commands. What are the commands you are given? That is a history. See this? These are all commands you have done from here. The command number 1 to 35. 35th command is history only. You want to repeat any command from your history, you can repeat also. For example, I want to repeat this particular command. Put a exclamatory mark and 30. Means shift 1, 30, history number. See it is, the command is repeated. Of course, you may not seen the kind of stuff. So then I will go to less 20. I'm repeating 20. So this is the command. See, I'm reading the file. I'm quit Q. So that is the command I repeated. Like from history, you can repeat it. You want to repeat the command. You want to repeat the command which you have done just last time. Just before, what are the command you executed? You want to repeat it. For example, I am running a date command. Just I run a date command. Now I want to repeat that command like this. 2 exclamatory marks. 2 exclamatory marks. It is the date command. Guys, understand history? So why history? To take your commands, like you so far practice, okay, but you want to save your commands in a one side and you are not copying that time. So then also you can try like this. So that is one advantage. And also putty, you can directly copy paste from the putty kind of stuff. Okay. And of course, I have done these commands also, but I am giving the commands from here only. And of course, history. History is the real. So this is the history command. In history command also, we repeated history, but I removed that history numbers. Okay, just to save the command part only. I done like this. So I run a date command and I repeated this date command again. Okay, so before this one, I use certain commands like user add and all. If you already written, no problem. But if you're not written, it's okay. You have some backup video, then there also you can try it. If possible, I will give that commands to you. So we already just before we have seen some commands like a date command, cal command, echo command, who am I command, yeah, who command, pwd command, su hyphen switch user command, okay, su hyphen switch to root command it is. What is the use of this one? This switch to root. This is switch to user. Switch to user command with the hyphen, without hyphen differences. So we have seen user ID and all sample only. That's not a big deal. Guys, understand up to here? Chala? Guys, this is a date command. When I execute date command, it's showing some output. Right? Now the output I will take as an input and I put into the WC command. Okay, I'm giving input to the WC command from the output of first command. So what is that between pipe? You can see there / command is there now. Shift to that backslash means above enter. Yeah, a truncat kind of stuff. Yeah, SQL part. Right. Yeah, so joining type. Okay. Okay. So there is a enter button, above enter button, there is a square bracket, curly bracket, and there is a slash is there, right? A backslash kind of stuff. If you press shift /, then there is a pipe. This is shift, this is, then you will get like this. What happened? What is the date output? It is showing something. How many lines of date output? One line. So WC counting that information, one line, 6 words, 29 characters. So first command output is second command input. So first command output, you are not seeing that one here. Okay. For example, I put a echo, hello, how are you? Same thing like a WC. Okay. So first command output and second command input. So this is the output. You take this output and give it to the input, just for understanding. Head /etc/passwd. Why we are using that file? That file contains so many lines. It's better, easy to practice. Okay, and we don't have any other files currently. Now I want to. How many lines head will display? By default 10, right? I want to count it, make sure 10 lines, 10 words, some 385 characters. Okay, how many lines it display now? Only 4 lines. 4 only, just for understanding only, guys, not any other thing. Okay, not any other thing. Okay, so here it is. If in case you want to apply less than something, for example, I'm going to some 20 lines. I want to read first 20 lines, but 20 lines display on your screen. No, I don't want to read like this. I want to read line by line. Then I use less here. Means it had 20, display first 20 lines. That output take it to less command and will display. So it is first 20 lines. Some lines are displayed, then go down like this, go up, you can read it. Okay, this is another one. Why I'm telling this one? This is a pipe. First command output go to the second command's input. Okay, there is a question is there, guys, in this file, in a /etc/passwd file, how many lines we have seen earlier? 48 lines are there. I want only one line, means like maybe a 20 line or a 20 off of 24. Okay, The 24th line I want 24th line or 25th line. 24th line only I want it. I told pipe, head, tail, cat, WC. Now tell me the answer. Okay. But don't worry what I'm typing here. I need an answer. SCP command not found. Why? Installation, right? SCP. Need to be root. That is why we need a root. You can think, guys, I need a 24th line to display. These are all things not required. SCP is not there. No, I didn't. I didn't take an SCP. I didn't teach. I didn't taught you SCP. The SCP command is not yours. My command. Command is correct, but you know why I use CentOS? Because of this one. Online repositories. You can install anything if it is available. I will get it that one. Okay. What is an answer? No idea. How many lines it will display? First 24.
First 24.
First 24. What is the last line? Yeah, don't read it. Whatever the line it is. What is the last line? Whatever the line it is, what is the last line? You have a 10 lines. What is the last line? 10th line only. 24 lines are there. What is the last line? 24th line. So what I want? Only 24th line. But I don't want first 23 lines. I want the last line. I want to see last line. What is the command to see last line? Tail. Last line. Last one line only. Hyphen my okay. So this is first command display first 24 lines. First command display first 24 lines. Okay, and in a first 24 lines, I want to see only last line. Then pipe, take that entire 24 line as an input to the my command called a tail -1. Okay, that is the our 24th line. Okay, the original command is this one, but I don't know why it is recognizing SCP command. This is the command. The 24th line and avoid a duplicate. This is the command to know it. Later you can search it also. But I didn't teach you that command, and that command is also not working. But we got the answer, right? So that is what Linux it is. Okay. So in a Linux, there is no correct answer. There is no wrong answer, whether it is working or not working. Okay. while you are working on a Linux, in case your project, your machine is on Linux, you type a command. Someone else said, why you typing that command? You can use this one. Is your teacher is not teaching you? Where did you learn? If anybody is insulted, is your senior? Say thank you, sir. Oh, he smile and leave. That's it. Okay. Never try to oppose. Just learn. That is okay. So no one is superior in the Linux, including Linus Torvald. Who is that candidate? He is the person who built a Linux. We are using Linux. We don't know Linux. Linus Torvald. Don't forget Linus Torvalds is the person. He has a tech talk, so it's a best tech talk. Just go for it. Linus Torvald. That's why Linux came. Linux. Linus Torvald take a Unix kernel, part of the Unix kernel. He developed the Linux kernel. Linux kernel. Linux is not an operating system. Linux is kernel. Okay. Linux is a kernel. Linux, it is showing some different thing. I directly will download Linux kernel. Linux kernel download. Linux, yeah, kernel.org it is there. It is yeah, new kernel is released 6.0.3 kernel. You can download it and you can develop it and distribute as your Linux operating system. Yeah, correct, Manish. That's why I said if you forget Linux related one, but as we are software other admins, we should not forget Linus Torvald. If you forget Linux, no problem. Okay. Don't forget Linus Torvald because he is the person behind the Git. Git, DevOps, Git is there, na? Git, GitHub, yeah, version controlling system. Now we are using Agile system, right? That entire thing. So because of him, we are getting as admin 2 jobs. He created 2 jobs. One is Linux administration, another one is Git administration. And is for developers, companies, both are is a blessing. Okay. I still alive. Don't think it is dead. Linus Torvald. You know, we won't get a job because of no communication skills, right? He is very poor in social communication skills. He cannot do business. That's this tech talk. Next time try it. Okay. Entire his business handled by friend. Okay, guys. Enjoyed today class.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
That's it for today. Thank you, guys. Sir will take care rest of the things. Okay, I'm shutting down Shiva's PC from here. It won't agree because I'm in a normal account. We need a root account. So I'm exiting. So root with root. This is root. Or you can switch to root. One more account is there, sudo account. I didn't tell because already you got it. Okay, yeah. You can see his view also. Okay, so that's it. The first 3 videos, guys, up to SSH access, I already uploaded and I shared the links. The third one is also I'm sharing. Go through it. If you have any doubt, installation problems, put it on a screen. Tomorrow also I'm free at home. Very good. So just now record is there now. I have to stop recording.